This is The Weekly on ClickOrlando.com with Justin Warmoth.
Good morning, I'm Justin Warmoth. News 6 once again teaming up with the Salvation Army for the Angel Tree program as we work to get results for 6,000 local children and seniors in need this holiday season. It's certainly one of our favorite traditions every single year. We look forward to it. Our guest this morning is absolutely instrumental in bringing joy to so many families in Central Florida. Great to see you, Captain Ken Chapman with the Salvation Army.
It is so amazing to be here, and I'm so proud of News 6 and the partnership we have. You do more than I've ever seen for any appointment I've been in with the Salvation Army. So you're getting results in a big way.
We are so excited to get results once again this year. So I'm just trying to gauge your excitement. I know this is something that you do every year, and every year you try to set a bigger goal. So what's the excitement level for you this year?
Well, we were really concerned because up until a week ago, we didn't even have a distribution center.
Oh,
we
mercy.
lost what we had, but God delivered. We got it all put in place. But we have 5,000 angels this year, a little more than last year, and 1,000 seniors to be adopted. And with the supply chain issues and all those things going on, we have no worries because this community, more than any community I've ever been in, really delivers for the Angel Tree.
Central Florida does give back, and it's always great to see. And yes, last year had its own challenges. This year has new challenges. Every year it seems like there's something new, but I just want to kind of go back to 2020 in the middle of the pandemic and still delivering for so many families who, unfortunately had fallen on hard times and continue to fall on hard times. So as you look back to 2020, what sticks out to you?
Well, we never closed our doors. We opened up an 8,700 square foot emergency tent for shelter. We served 1.2 million meals in 18 months during the pandemic. We also had 82,000 shelter beds provided during that time. And we never shut down. And the Angel Tree, we were really concerned, okay, how is this going to work?
Right.
Well, we did, you guys teamed up with us and we came up with a strategic plan where we had a drive-through. We lost that personal contact that I like to have, but we still delivered Christmas. This community still stepped up and delivered Christmas in the midst of a most horrible situation we were all in.
So this year, obviously, as you touched on, there are supply chain issues and shortages of certain items. So as someone goes and picks out an angel on one of the various trees around Central Florida, what would your message be to them if they simply can't find what that child or senior wants this year?
We had several people already come into our offices because of the promotion you all have done and the kickoff we did, and said, I was going to get this for my children, but they're in short supply, so we're going to give this to a child in need. And that warms my heart more than anything, because this is people literally sacrificing their own Christmas to help people that they don't even know. Now that is a good heart.
That's the meaning of the season
It
right
is.
there, isn't it? So many people move here, as you know, every year and every week. Thousands move here every single week. We probably have some new viewers who are unfamiliar with how the Angel Tree process works, what they need to do, how you guys make this all happen. So let's go through the process.
So there are numerous ways to adopt an angel. We've come into the 21st century. This year you can adopt online. So you can go to SalvationArmyOrlando.org, SalvationArmyOsceola.org, and all of the other central area commands, same kind of address. And the best place to go, though, is ClickOrlando.com. That way it will drive you to every site. So you can adopt it online. You could adopt it at the mall at Millennia, which is our main tree. Here in your lobby, there are tags available. Participating Chick-fil-A's and Walmarts are also allowing adoptions to be done through their businesses. So that's a big help.
That's huge. And so someone picks out an angel, they go into one of those numerous locations, and again, you can go on ClickOrlando.com and see a full list of sites where you can go pick those up, and then they go shopping. And that's the next phase of the process.
Yeah, you take the tag and it'll have the gender and the name of and the age of the child. everybody wants to adopt the 4-year-old girl because we can all buy Barbies and, you know, the pink outfits and all of that. But the hardest to be adopted is the 10 to 12 boys. Those are the most difficult. So I want to urge people to think about it. So you get you see their list and their wishes. Some of them blow me away because they're asking for a winter coat or they're asking for shoes. And so you afford whatever you can afford, you get. And then we put it, and you put it unwrapped in a clear bag, and then you drop it off where you adopted it, and we will make sure that we go through it and process it in the distribution Joy Center to make sure it's age appropriate, sex appropriate. And we also have children who the girl might get a lot and the boy gets nothing. So we add to the bag something. We never take away, but sometimes we add to the bag so they don't think Santa Claus loves one more than the other.
Sure, yeah. And then that's when that process always strikes me every single year. And we talk about the logistics behind it and making sure that all the ducks in a row. Are you amazed every year by the logistics and how everything seemingly from the outside in looks pretty flawless?
It's kind of like the duck and the swans, you know, floating along Lake Eola, and it looks so peaceful, but underneath
there's a lot of movement,
like crazy. And that's what it's like. And up until usually even the last minute, we're just fighting. My wife is the one who is the brains behind the organization of it. I always joke that I'm the eye candy, but she looks a lot better on TV than I do. And people always laugh when I say that.
Well,
but she does an amazing job. And every single year, I'm a 4th generation Salvationist. I was raised doing this. I still get blown away when you see all of those bags, and you've been there because you're there on distribution day. They're all lined up, all numbered. They come through and they go out as fast as, you know, a lot faster than they came in. But they're between now and Christmas Eve, they're 18-hour days of staff members and volunteers who are making that happen.
Among other things happening at the Salvation Army, the day-to-day continues. You know, if someone has, you know, what's that feeling like when you can see that? Everyone's emotions are different on that distribution day. Some people maybe overwhelmed and it's not, you know, open. Some people are clearly emotional by what Central Florida families will provide them and giving back. What's that feeling like for you?
Nowadays, we are seeing a different class of people coming in our line. People who used to help us in our angel tree, who adopted angels. And now because of, you know, unemployment and evictions and all sorts of things that have happened to all of us over the last 2 years, they never thought that they would be in our line. To me, that's the one that gets to my heart the most, because we can say, you know what, it doesn't matter. People care. You're not alone. You're going to get through this. That's an extremely warm feeling. And for the people who adopt, they don't get to see it like you and I do. And I wish they could. And the other thing that warms my heart is the seniors. The seniors get a box of chocolate and a shawl, and they cry because they're so grateful. Sometimes they're pushed aside and forgotten, and they've given all of their lives. You and I are standing on their shoulders from generations past. And when you see them receive gifts, it is just, and it makes my Christmas all worth it. You
know, that's such a great addition. And we know that the holidays and Christmas, you know, it's for the kids, and that's who we try to center it around. But to remember the seniors who may be the only ones left in their family, and maybe their spouse has passed, and it might be their first Christmas alone. Their family might live elsewhere. That to me, you're right. There's something about seeing that like
our
really
theme
gets
this
me.
year is Hope Marches On. Last year it was Rescue Christmas, and Central Florida really rescued Christmas. But Hope Marches On carries it a little further. Okay, we stumbled through it. Now we're still trying to come out of this. Hope marches on, and the seniors exemplify that more than anything. And then a parent who can't afford Christmas for their children, to know that somebody sacrificed their Christmas to help them. Wow, this is an amazing place where we all call Central Florida.
Absolutely. We got to take a short break. Captain Chapman, sit right there. We'll have more with Captain Chapman on this year's Angel Tree program right after this.
This is The Weekly on ClickOrlando.com with Justin Warmoth.
Welcome back. The holiday season is upon us, and what better way to get into the spirit than by adopting an angel to help thousands of local children and seniors in need. Each and every year, News 6 partners with the Salvation Army for the Angel Tree program, and Captain Ken Chapman joins us once again. So every year, we get so many people who are touched by this. There's nothing better than buying, in my opinion, than buying something for someone, and especially knowing what that someone is going through and how you are helping them. This eases so much stress for these families who are trying to provide for their kids for Christmas and for seniors as well. It's awesome.
Life cannot be about ourselves. It has to be about others. And when we give to others, we enrich our own lives. And a lot of times we go out on Saturday mornings and give out food and clothing all through the year in blighted neighborhoods. And there are people that volunteer and they say, I came to give a blessing, but I got blessed instead. And so giving to others is what life really is all about. That's why I wear this uniform every day.
Absolutely. And we have Giving Tuesday coming up. So if this is the time to do it. Go find an angel. We have a list of locations, again, on clickorlando.com. And you can find an angel and go shopping for that angel. Every year, someone might be watching this and be like, listen, this sounds like me. This sounds like I need help this year. Is it too late? And what can they do? What should they do?
There are always people that fall between the cracks. We have to go through a process of early registration and vetting and making sure everything works out. So every year we've been here, this will be my fourth Christmas in Orlando. There are some leftover items because people give and give and give in this community. So we will try to fill those who fall between the cracks. We've helped other agencies when they have people that they're trying to help. We also have forgotten angels that we keep a list of, and we call people when we know we're going to have some things left. So there's still an opportunity at the end of all of this. It's hard to get to it, but if you can get in touch with me, I'll try to make that happen.
Absolutely. Well, and as you mentioned, unfortunately, an angel might be selected off of a tree and adopted. But then something happens in that process, and their gifts do not end up back at where the tag was picked up. And so you have to, they have first dibs, if you will, on getting what they were asking for and their needs, because it has both. It has wants and needs on there. And socks, shoes,
when the child
anything.
asks for that, you know that they're needy. Our mother's asking for that, or a father for their children. And so we have what we call forgotten angels. And so because of the generosity, when people give extra, and there are people, you can go to Walmart Registry for Good and buy a gift, and they'll ship it to us. And you can, if you can't afford to adopt a whole angel, go to walmart.com online, and you can buy a gift and they'll ship it to us. Plus, you can do a roundup to even donate money. And so we use those resources and the call-a-thon that we have on Giving Tuesday, November 30th. We use those monies to get those needs to fulfill the forgotten angels and seniors, those who fall between the cracks.
You kind of picked up on what I was putting down too, because someone might be busy or what have you, and they would like to give monetarily, which is something that I know that they can do on Giving Tuesday and on your website as well, probably, right?
Yes, absolutely. And the best way to go is clickorlando.com, because it has all the information. We'll send you exactly where you need to go. Salvation Army Orlando, Salvation Army Osceola.org. And there are other commands like Leesburg and Daytona Beach and Melbourne and all those other areas that we serve in Central Florida. And every Salvation Army officer in Central Florida, this is our main goal during this time of year, is our Angel Tree and our Red Kettle campaign. And on Thanksgiving, we serve 20,000 meals from one location. So we're busy, but this is what we signed up for.
And it's year round. And I think it's so important to hammer that point home. Since you started here, this is your fourth Christmas, what have you seen in the transformation of people coming in there, the amount of people, what those people look like, the people asking for help. What have you seen over the last 4 years?
It has grown from 3,000 to over 5,000 children.
Yeah.
And we added the seniors when we first got here, and that was the community really seemed to like that. So that's a big addition. But again, the thing that hurts my heart the most is this year we're seeing people who never would have expected to be here. And so we're going to do our very best to make sure that gets taken care of. What I love about this news station is that this is a major project for you guys, and every single one of you, even the camera people and the ones who do all the behind the scenes work, they care about it. And if the Angel Tree in Central Florida failed, you would feel like you failed.
Absolutely.
But I've never seen this station fail on any project you've taken.
We're going to do what we can.
This year, we're going to fill it, and it'll be the biggest year yet.
I'm curious too, just the overall scope of the Salvation Army and everything you provide every single 365 days a year, and that transformation as well. Is that a parallel to the expansion of the Angel Tree program with the amount of resources that you provide to people in Central Florida every single day?
It's all growing.
It's all growing.
By leaps and bounds now, especially in Osceola County, just exploding in growth. And so on any given day, we have 300 shelter beds filled every single night of the year. 1,000 meals a day are served. Over 1,000 people a day come on our 8-acre campus and get services in one way or another with the Salvation Army. 319 elderly live in our William and Catherine Booth Towers for an average of about $237 a month rent. We have 140 at-risk kids that come to our community center for life skills and music and sports and character building. We have a 120-bed facility for men addicted to alcohol and drugs, life transforming. It restores families. And we give rental and utility assistance. And I'm out of breath.
And keep in mind that the money donated this time of year goes to those services to make sure that those services
for the entire year. 70% of our income is raised in November and December. They are critical months for us.
So important. Again, we have so many people who move here, and I know that they are familiar with what the Salvation Army does. But also, you guys were offering a place to get vaccinated as well.
Yes.
And that's, I think, such an important thing. So many people coming through who might not have access to the internet, might not have access to television where they can figure out the locations. And so you guys are providing vaccinations against COVID at the same time you're doing everything else.
Yeah, particularly for those who are on the streets
Right.
or living in temporary shelters. We have a real heart for them, and they don't have access to services. So we make that available. They need to be healthy, and they don't need to be spreading that as they are, going through the streets of Central Florida. And I want people to know that people on the streets, people who are homeless or the unhoused, are not all bad people. These are people who fell on bad times, but by the grace of God, you and I are a paycheck away, maybe.
Right.
And so they are trying. They really are. They're not that stereotypical,
Right.
lazy person
Yeah,
not wanting to get a job. There are some of that, of course, but we don't see that as a whole. And so our hearts go out for that, and we're so grateful that this community joins hands with us and cares the same way.
Absolutely. So again, please adopt an angel this year. Go to clickorlando.com. So many locations where you can do this year. And then Giving Tuesday, if you'd like to donate, we're going to have a telethon. So that's going to be fantastic. Captain Chapman, as always, great to see you. Fingers crossed for this year. I have faith.
We don't have to cross our fingers. God is going to deliver. This community will deliver. God bless News 6.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for watching this morning. Again, for the latest on the Angel Tree program, just head to clickorlando.com.